Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here, and today we continue to look at Serge Nubret's mass routines which he used in his contest preparation, with today's topic being day 3 of his weekly routine, which was arms and delts. Here is a wonderful single bicep pose from Serge Nubret taken by Russ Warner, and again we can appreciate his beautiful physique in its totality in this pose. And in this posing footage from the NABBA Pro World in 1987, we can also appreciate how well developed his arms and shoulders were. As he flexes and poses, we can see his biceps were full, round and peaked, and his triceps were also full and developed. His forearms were like bowling pins, his armor plate-like chest, chiseled abs, and those beautifully capped shoulders, all tapering down to that muscular and tiny waist. That is the Serge Nubret we can remember and watched in awe when we all first saw Pumping Iron in his epic battle with Arnold and Lou. So far in this series, we have looked at his day 1 routine, which was chest and quads, and his day 2 routine, which was back and hams. Day 3, which Serge would train on Wednesdays and Saturdays, is listed here. Again, like the other 2 days, Serge would split his training up during the day and train each body part separately and give each body part his full attention and effort. Leading up to competition, during this Spartan style of training, Serge would train abs before breakfast for 30 minutes, performing up to 2,000 sit-ups, and after a short nap, he would follow this up with his delts routine mid-morning, eat and have a nap for about an hour, and then perform his arms routine in the afternoon, after which he would eat again. Calves would also be trained during Wednesdays and Saturdays in lead up to competition. Here is Serge Nubret's mid-morning delts workout for mass. Serge would use the behind the neck press as the main compound exercise, and this exercise would serve as the foundation to his delts workout. According to Serge Nubret, he never dropped the behind the neck press. It was his absolute favorite movement for building overall mass in the shoulder area. He of course added for this mass routine 3 other accessory exercises, which in this case would also serve as mass building exercises. For mass building, he added the alternate dumbbell raise, which does allow for more weight to be handled. Also, the barbell upright row, as well as the cable laterals as a shaping motion. In total, he would perform up to 24 sets for his delts mass building workout. Serge Nubret's arms routine for mass involved using basic mass building exercises in a superset fashion, where he would superset biceps and triceps as follows. Mass building exercises such as barbell curls were supersetted with tricep press downs, whilst dumbbell curls were supersetted with triceps dips, each performed for 8 sets of 12 repetitions. In total, Serge would perform 32 sets for his arms workout. It is interesting to note that according to Serge, he recalls though that his arms grew to over 20 inches only after 2 to 3 years of training, and that since then he only performed pumping workouts to maintain their growth and work more on the movement to bring out the shape of his arms. Finally, Serge would perform his calf routine on day 3 as well, only performing 2 movements, namely the standing and seated calf raise, each for 8 sets of 12 reps. As we have seen from his other routines from day 1 and 2, it is clear that Serge favored overall upper body development over lower body development to emphasize his V-taper, as is evident once again with his day 3 workout, where he would perform 24 sets for shoulders, 36 sets for arms, and only 16 for calves. So that was the last of the 3-day routines that Serge Nubret would use for his mass gaining phase prior to cutting up for competition. As we have seen, all his routines were very high volume as he was already an advanced professional bodybuilder. In the follow-up videos to this one, I will go into a bit more detail into his diet and supplementation program, as well as the substances he used and other practices to cut up and get shredded for competition. So I do hope you have enjoyed this look at Serge Nubret's delts, arms and calves routine for gaining mass. If you have, please give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and leave me your comments. That's it from me. This is the Golden Era Bookworm saying bye for now. Now, if you are interested in learning more about Serge Nubret's championship routines, I have come out with a booklet detailing several of Serge's mass routines, as well as his cutting routines, which he used in preparation for his Mr. Universe and World Championship wins, new and available at www.goldenerabookworm.com. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Vince Gironda's approach to bodybuilding, his principles, and all these tips of wisdom that he has, I mean, there's so much stuff that probably hasn't been proven by science, and it will take science to prove or disprove Vince. But to be honest, these 3 books, I believe, which I call the Classic Physique Bundle, are the best books that Vince ever came out with. And they, of course, are the Wild Physique, the Master Series, and the Pro Series. Have a look at it this way. The Wild Physique, I believe, is like the ABCs of Vince Gironda's principles to bodybuilding. He teaches you the exercises and his principles, but how do you put them together? Well, the Master Series is a 14-month program of using all of these principles, all of the diets that Vince came out with, all of the exercises, and believe me, it's a brilliant program. Many people have used it. I know personally a lot of bodybuilders that have actually used it and made fantastic results with it. And of course, the Pro Series was a book that he came out with later on, specially targeted for getting into competition. It's just these 3 books, as I call it, the Classic Physique Bundle, Vince's best work, and available, of course, at www.goldenerabookworm.com. Now, the Pro Series of Bodybuilding, which was targeted for professional bodybuilders, contains 6 programs, each of which go for 2 months each. So it's a whole year, again, in preparation for competition. To support your favorite YouTube channel, please visit teespring.com/store/goldenerabookworm for merchandise, including t-shirts, hoodies, face masks, phone cases, and much more. Once again, at teespring.com/store/goldenerabookworm. Become a patron at www.patreon.com/goldenerabookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos, and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. To take full advantage of my collaboration with Old School Labs, please visit their website and choose from their marvelous range of supplements using my code BOOKWORM12. And for an entertaining look at the history of bodybuilding's supplement industry, I would highly recommend watching Subs the Movie, which I have collaborated in, available at Amazon Prime and Vimeo.